Hello, one and all, and welcome to another episode of MMA Vision Analysis. This one, I'm here to talk about Deontay Wilder's most recent loss. But before getting started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification to get all of this that is new from this channel, your channel, the one and only MMA Vision Analysis. This video, I'm not necessarily here to talk about the particular fight itself, but I'm here to talk about Deontay Wilder, the fighter. And what's happened to Deontay Wilder? What are the causes of his dramatic downfall? Obviously, it all started with that Tyson Fury fight. After Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder was never ever the same. The three fights with Tyson Fury took so much out of Deontay Wilder, and unfortunately for Wilder, it's never been the same for him since. I see a correlation between him and the UFC fighter Paulo Costa, how after Paulo Costa lost to his arch nemesis Israel Adesanya, he was never really the same. It took a lot out of him, not only physically but mentally, especially for a guy like Wilder, where this guy, before Fury, he used to touch guys and they would crumble, the biggest of men. And after Tyson Fury, he met his match. Not only that, he met a guy that was better than him. And it seems like that mentally, Deontay Wilder was never able to get past it. I've spoken about this before. In the game of fighting, you cannot fight with your emotions. In my personal opinion, the worst thing you can do as a fighter is lead by your emotions. You have to be always understanding that what you participate in is nothing but a sport. You always have to give your opponent the proper respect, and you always have to humble yourself before the world humbles you through your opponent. This is not to take a dig at Deontay Wilder. At one point, the world of boxing thought that they had the next Muhammad Ali. At one point, Deontay Wilder was unstoppable, to say the least. Unfortunately, after the Tyson Fury trilogy, things were never the same for Wilder. I believe that Wilder has reached the point of diminishing returns. This is what happens when you are a fighter that does not utilize movement as well as you should be. Power is one thing, but my personal opinion, accompanied with power, movement is perhaps just as important as power, and perhaps you can get away with a bit of lack of power if you possess fantastic movement and great reactions. In combat sports and all other sports, movement is essential. You cannot stand toe-to-toe with your opponent unless you are certain that you can crush your opponent. This is straight out of the art of war. You never face the enemy head on, and you only do that when you're certain that you can crush your opponent. Knowing yourself and not knowing the opponent wins you half the battles. Knowing the opponent and not yourself wins you half the battles. Knowing your opponent and knowing yourself wins you, I want to say, most of your battles. Just a bit of edit to that. Obviously, famous quote, straight out of the art of war. I believe that at this point, Deontay Wilder, as I said earlier, has reached the point of diminishing returns. And in all honesty, I don't see him, climbing back up the ranks. The more he sticks around, the longer he sticks around, the more lower ranked opponents he's going to end up facing. And in my personal opinion, the losses are only going to keep accumulating if he doesn't get matched up with the right opponent, or he doesn't, just somehow recapture his prime, which I have doubts about. With no disrespect to Deontay Wilder here, as I said before, at one point I thought this guy was going to conquer the world of boxing in terms of the heavyweight division, at least. Unfortunately, that has not been the case for Wilder. If you made it this far, I appreciate you for sticking around. Please let me know what you think in the comments and subscribe for more.